Hello everyone, welcome to Chapter 3, Lesson 7. This is page 195 in your math books. Now this is a tough lesson. This is distributive property and partial quotients. So first we're going to draw it. It says, Jessie has 369 beads to split evenly among 3 necklaces. How many beads can Jessie put on a necklace? So step 1, we can model 369 as 300 plus 60 plus 9. So we kind of expanded it. So we have the model here, 300, 60, and 9, because our total is 369. Step 2, divide each step by 3. So we have here 300 divided by 3 equals 100. Next, we have 60 divided by 3 equals 20. Next, we have 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So if we add all of these together, we get 100 plus 20 plus 3 equals 123. So it's 369 divided by 3 equals 123. So she can put 123 beads on each necklace. Now if we check her answer, if we do 123 times 3, so 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3, we do indeed get 369. So just to recap, we take 369, our dividend, we expand it, 360 and 9, and we divide 300 by 3, 60 by 3, and 9 by 3, and we get our quotients. 300 divided by 3 is 100, 60 divided by 3 is 20, 9 divided by 3 is 3. We add all those together, we get 123. So now we're going to go into partial quotients. This is when this is going to be a little bit of a tough concept to grasp. So it says, there's 738 students in Manuel's school. There are 6 grade levels in his school, which with each grade level, or with each grade having the same number of students, how many students are in the 5th grade? So first, we're going to divide into the hundreds. So 600 is close to 738 and is compatible with 6. Divide 600 by 6. So this is a new method of dividing. It's called partial quotients. So 600 is close to 738, and it's also compatible with 6. And we know 6 goes into 600 100 times. And then once we subtract, so 738 minus 600, we get 138. So here, we can say 100 is a partial quotient, subtract 600 from 738. So now we have 138. So I'm just gonna, I always like looking at my first 2 numbers. So what number is compatible with 6? That's close to 13. I know 12 is compatible with 6 is close to 13. So since this is in the hundreds place, instead of 12, I'm going to use 120. So we have 138 minus 120. And 6 goes in 120 20 times. So 20 is a partial quotient. Subtract 120 from 138. So we have 138 minus 120 equals 18. Now we know we can use 18 is compatible with 6. So we're gonna use 18, and 6 goes into 18 3 times. So 3 is a partial quotient. So now we're gonna add all of these together. 100 plus 20 plus 3 equals 123. So there are 123 students in the 5th grade. So we can check our work. So 6 times 3 equals 18. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 6 times 1 is 1, plus 1 is 7. So we get 738. Another way we can check our work is by dividing the standard way. So it says, draw a conclusion. How would you use the distributive property to find 242 divided by 2? So go ahead and try number 1. So my answer may be a little bit different than yours, and that's okay. I said we're going to expand 242 to 200 plus 40 plus 2. And divide 2 in each to get, so 200 divided by 2 is 100, 40 divided by 2 is 20, 2 divided by 2 is 1, so I get 100 plus 20 plus 1 equals 121. Now before I send you guys off to your homework, I want to do the partial exponents with you guys one more time. So we have 3, and then the doghouse is going to have 654. So we're in the hundredths place, so I have to find a number that is compatible with 3 that's in the hundredths place. I know for me, an easy one, I'm going to use 600. And that's going to be subtract. And 3 goes into 600 200 times. So we have 600 minus 54. I'm sorry, 654 minus 600 equals 54. And now 3 does go into 54 evenly, but what I'm going to use 30, because I know 30 is an easy number. Easy and compatible, and 3 goes into 30 10 times. So 54 minus 30 equals 24. Now this is a little bit easier to work with. So 3 goes into 24. I can actually just use 24, and that goes in there 8 times. So I add all my quotients together, and I get 208. So just remember, you want to use easy numbers to find out which numbers are, to find out what works for you. So 600, I know that goes in there 200 times. 54 was not an easy number. A more compatible number is 30, and I know that goes in there 10 times. And then once I got to 24, I'm like, okay, that's more compatible. So 3 goes into 24 8 times, and then I subtracted each time. And I realized that I made a slight error. 218. So my final answer is going to be 218. I just want to give you guys another example, so I hope this part does help you a little bit more, because I know this is a new concept, a little bit hard to learn, but that's the end of the notes, so thank you for watching.